1813, cross 27 right, and taxi via Papa 2, Towers 825.
Cross 1, Papa 2, Towers 5,
T-minus 60, 54, cross 27 right, so right on Sierra, Towers 825.
All right, I think we're up. All right.
American 2095, monitor tower 185.
2095, I think that's numbers yet for my stop us for a second.
Yeah, 2095, no problem. Just hold short of November for now. United 1744, cross 27 right, taxi Papa 2, monitor tower 185.
All right, let me give you the CDU. All right. Hey everybody, welcome aboard. Captain Mike here. We're still in South Africa. We're going to do another SaFair flight, Flight 321 from King Shaka, which is in Durban, over to Lanseria. So in the real world, they did this ride in 1 hour and 7 minutes. We're going to see just how close we can come to that. Well, hey, Nate, how's it going? Santa Barbara on Pilot Edge. Nice. Cool. Yeah, Pilot Edge is pretty cool. It's a nice program. All right, so I left this aircraft just the way it was when we came in. And we're going to pick up right from there as if we were a second crew coming in to pick up where the last crew left off instead of starting cold and dark. So the originator flight would already be done, and we're just going to pick up right from the pre-flight. So, leading edge devices test. Service interphone is off. Reverses are extinguished. EEC switches are on guarded. Passenger oxygen is 12,000. Flight recorder test. Mach speed warning test 1 and 2. And stall warning 1 and 2. 3 green on the landing gear. PSCU is out. Oxygen flow is good. Lights test. Alright, we're good here. Alright, flight controls A and B are on guarded. All the flaps are off. Spoilers A and B are on. Your damper is on. VHF nav is normal. IRS is normal. FMC is normal. Source selector is auto. Control panel is normal. Crossfeed check. Fuel temp is fine. Fuel pumps are off. AC/DC panel is set. Equipment, cooling, supply, and exhaust is normal. Emergency exit lights are on. No smoke and seatbelt sign is on. Window heat. And we'll run the overheat test, TAT test. And let's get rid of hydraulic pumps, electric 1. So electric 2 and 1 on the hydraulic pumps are off. 3 entranceways are open. Test on the flight data recorder. Pressurization panel is zeroed out. Air conditioning back there for them is fine. Let's reset the master caution. Overheat test. And the bleed panel is set. Left and right packs are auto. Isolation valve is open. Engine bleeds are on. APU is off. We're set for unconditioned air. Today's ride is 36,000. And we'll check the outflow valve. Alright, well, we use the left igniter for this ride, and our lights are good. Alright, let's do ATIS clearance and then program the flight management computer. Oh, hey, Hydraulic Dreamer, how's it going? And Supersonic Moon. Yeah, I'm getting another ride in today. Luna Hot, maybe. A lot of people that have been popping in and out of here lately, so it is possible. So, Alright, let's do ATIS now. ATIS is on 127 flat. That's already in the standby. So, let's grab this.
Density altitude 900 feet.
Visibility 4, sky, scattered, broken at 8, broken at 2, 21 on the 10th, that's fine, dew point 20, 1019, and 19. And we've got runway
00230, wind 025 at 1.
Yeah, see, they're using 6. We're going to use 6 as well in the real world. And Juliet, okay.
Broken at 2,000 feet. Temperature 21.
Okay.
20.
And
density
we have...
feet. Transition level 60.
Right.
Team on 6070, full cross 27 right, turn right on Sierra, towers are 18.5.
Okay, here.
Right, yeah, tower is,
King Shaka ground, good morning, SaFair Air 321. Looking for IFR clearance to Lanseria as filed. We have Juliet.
Lanseria 610, King Shaka ground, information Juliet is current. Cleared to Lanseria via the GYV-1A departure, then as filed. Departure runway 06. Initial climb 4,000. Departure on 125.75 squawk 5661.
Clearance to Lanseria via the Guyver 1A departure, then as filed. Departure runway is 6. Initial climb 4,000. Departure on 125.75 squawk 5661 for SaFair 321. Alright, so we're good up to 4.
Transavia 610, read that correct.
5661 is already in. Alright, so that is good. And let me just put that in before I forget it. That's going to be our departure. Okay, that's all set. That's looking good. So let's program the flight management computer. So you, I want you, you. And let me have the load data sheet here. Alright, so we're at FALE. And we're going to FALA. SFR. Right.
5110 cross 27 right, taxi Papa 2, towers 18.5.
I took it off 27 right, Papa 2, and we'll go on the
We have the 1A, and on the way in, we're direct, and we're going to be doing, alright.
Imagine 12 left down, we have a ground stop to Miami Airport, 27 left for departure, eventually taxi Juliet.
And that we'll take a look at. Alright, let's have a peek. Oh, too far there, Louis. Alright, 0153CF GYV BBAS EPSAC STV. And that's going to be 2641. That's the one we want.
So taxi Sierra, sort of
LIV. And that's 2556. Alright. Let's have a quick peek at that.
So, 35 minutes trip now. I'll let you guys know if I hear anything else.
Whatever you put up then, so we're going to shut down.
Yeah, I'll find it.
On the mist. Let's take a look at some charts now. Let me give you... If I can get up there with my fat fingers. Right, and let me have you. And FALE. And SID. And that's what, the 1A? Alright, so we're going to be heading up to 15. And the 3CF. And then out to GYV. That's all looking pretty good. Okay, and we don't have any speed or altitude restrictions there. Let's have a look at FALA. And on the way in, there's no SID. We're going to be picking up. Right.
American 7239?
Yes, good.
Good news, I'm being told we can let you go. So, you can continue the Papa November Sierra to get back over to 279.
And LIV. LA 1T. And that don't look right to me.
1394 and 27 left taxi via Foxtrot, hold for the 27 right.
Foxtrot, so the 27 right, okay.
And that definitely don't look right to me. Let me take a look at something here.
Well, 5638. 5638.
That's the choice. Alright, so let me put this in myself.
Florida, I'm going to see if we can tweak the actions here. We're fairly in the Florida there. Give me a few minutes.
Dump that. Dump that. Three, that's going to be...
5416, continue now. Foxtrot, cross 27 right, right on Sierra, tower 18.5.
And actually, we can just do that.
Posted 5638, you are released. Cross 27 right, right on Sierra, tower 18.5.
Alright, cross 27 right to Sierra. And we're releasing.
Alright. And you, I want you.
Delta 1394, cross 27 right at Foxtrot, going Sierra, towers on 18.5.
Alright, cross 27 right, Fox, that's up to 94.
I don't want that. Right, 15, you, 1T1. What did it just do with my stuff? It just erased everything I just put in there? Are you kidding me? Alright, we're good up to there. B-Pass, EPSAC. Give me this back here. STV. Okay, yeah, no, that is correct. All right, that's right.
72 ground 27 left.
That's what I want.
Juliet, Yankee Sierra.
All right. I want you. And then LA1T1. And LA1F1.
Who's that? 452, no, you can stay with me. We don't have anything new for you yet.
Let's have a look at that. I like that more better. That I like. All right, let me give you
Yeah, we are stopped right now.
back the sheet.
Destination and route of flight.
Let me look at the same thing here.
You guys squawk of 1546?
That's correct, so never mind, with squad 7465.
And you have the CDU, yes, yes. All right, let's go to menu. Let me do payload. So our payload, our zero fuel weight is 127.7. All right, that'll distribute that all around. Let me have the fuel. Fuel this ride is going to be 17.8. Right, and that gives us a zero fuel weight of 127.7. And our final reserve is going to be, final reserve with the alternate is 81.99. It's going to be 8.2. Cost index this ride is 35. Let's take a top of climb. Top of climb. Winds are 257 at 51.
1960, will you be ready over there?
Oh, I can't put that in. But, and what are we cruising at? 360. I got to put that in first. All right. Top of climb, 257. 51. Okay. And the OAT is already in. Not worried about derating the engines. It's going to be 25.5, flaps 5. Runway 6 has an upslope of 0.1, and it already has the heading in there. All right, and let's get our winds. I believe they were variable at 2, if I remember correctly, when I checked earlier. Yeah, variable at 2. All right, so that is fine. 463. Engine out's going to be $148. Let's get our forecast in here, and let's see. At FALA, we're going to have 1025. Where's the top of descent? Top of descent, we're looking at 12. And 1025. We'll do 20,000, 15,000, and 10,000 on the way down. 189 at 15. 15, 116 at 15. And at 10, 109 at 9.
American 1180. American 11.
All right, let's make sure I didn't screw that up.
American 1178. Stay on Juliet, cross 4 and monitor.
And we're good. All right, let me have that back. All right, let me give you the charts again.
7609, runway 1, the taxiway Kilo Charlie, the whole short runway 4.
FALE. said we had what? 6. Now, this I put in just in case I have to come back if we hit birds or we got an engine out or something. That's looking at 3. Oh, that's set already. And holding at 3. Okay. 62. 62. 111.3. All right. Good, good, good. Ground is in now. What's tower? Tower 118.45. Okay. Departure is 125.75 and it's going to be 20. Okay. Alright, pedestal is good. Alright, I've got terrain, position, data, airport, station. I'm on the master. You're on the slave. You can have weather, station, airport, position, and data. Alright, 148 on the engine out, and we've got an initial heading of 64. We cleared up to 4,000. That's set. Nose wheel steering is normal. Got it. Let's check our displays. I want to fix that. That's good there. And, oh, that's good. Alright. Lower. Auto flight system. 1 and 2. That looks pretty good. Alright. Captain's primary flight display. Artificial horizon is level. Ground speed is 0. 45 on the speed tape. V1 is 136. 148 on the engine out. Initial heading is 064. And I didn't put that in, did I? Did I? That's going to be 200 on the decision height. Okay, that's in now. Okay, decision height is 200, local pressure is 1019. We're cleared up to 4. Terrain is on the nav display, and that's going to be 1019 on the standby. N1 is auto, speed reference is auto. Reset the fuel flow. Rejected takeoff. We are all good here, and I don't think you need the CDU anymore. Okay, and we are all good here. That's all good. We'll check the bottles. Clean board. Cargo. Alright, that's all looking pretty good. That's set, that's set. Oh. Let's do TCAS test while that's running. That should be done. And the stall warning's already good. Let's get these doors buttoned up, get ready to get on out of here. Get that front door closed, and we'll run the ground proximity. And fuel in the center tank. Not that much, we're not going to use it. And let's get the APU up and running.
Four 66, good morning, ma'am. Your push is approved. Tail north on kilo. Do not block. Test the window. Tail north on kilo. We will not block.
That front door was closed. Let's get rid of the gate.
Good morning, y'all.
I believe it was the last maintenance. Last maintenance reposition is approved via taxiway. Keep on. Delta maintenance 5, have a good morning, sir.
APU is up. Very good. We'll give that a minute and then we'll get on APU bleed. In the meantime, we're set so we can remove the chocks, get rid of ground power.
50-15, ground, your pushback is approved. Tail north on kilo.
Push approved,
Alright, we are completely disconnected from the gate. Let's get on APU bleed. Alright, we are good for push and start. Let me have that shot. I don't want that.
Let's put the tail in the alleyway, please. Tail in the alleyway, please, sir. Spot number 6.
Tail in the alley, spot 6, push yard, 47.
King Shaka ground. Good morning, SaFair 321 at gate 12. Ready for push and start with Juliet.
Lanseria 610, push and start approved. Face north.
Alright, so we're good to push. So, actually, you know what? I'm going to back out of my own power, so yeah, let's get that clock going. Alright, packs are off. Pressure's good. Anti-collision lights coming on. We're going to start number 2. Not going to hold that out. My shoulder's killing me. Just keep an eye. If we get a hot start, I'll just slap that down and cut off.
Can't see back there, but when able, go ahead and push back.
When able, push back.
Today's ride is what? 297 miles. Relatively quick ride.
Southwest 473, you push off the gate 9 is approved.
Alright, that's stable. Gen 2, confirm. Isolation valve is closed. Right pack to auto. Pressure's good. We're starting number 1.
American Maintenance? American Maintenance, roger. Your pushback is approved. Tail north on kilo. Let me know when you're ready for the reposition. American 466, roger. Hold right there, get you moving rapid this traffic, touch down. Okay, for American 466, let's slowly start south on kilo.
Slowly south on kilo. Yeah, we're gonna hold position on the right position. Yeah.
I see it there. Yeah, okay, thanks.
Alright, that's stable. Alright, we got a clean board. Alright, let's back on out of here. We're getting some flickers there. Oh, I didn't move the front monitor. I got to change that to window 3. Yeah. Close enough. Let me switch that screen.
Yep, you can take 3-3 and you can exit at Sierra. 3-3 to Sierra and that's rather than...
Where's my mouse? There it is. Alright, window 3 is now up. Alright. So let me have you, auto.
Alaska maintenance, as you're around the corner, just hold it in the old terminal building for traffic. Yes, Alaska maintenance, as you're around the corner, just hold in front of the old terminal for traffic.
Alright, that looks pretty good. King Shaka ground, good morning, SaFair Air 321 at gate 12, ready for taxi to runway 6.
Transavia 610, taxi to runway 6 via Alpha Bravo 1. Charlie, contact tower on 118.45 when ready for departure.
Cleared to taxi to runway 6 via Alpha Bravo 1, Charlie, contact tower 118.45 when ready. Have a good day. Alright, we can switch over. Let's bring that up. Let's get on out of here. Weather doesn't look all that great. It was a little nasty coming in. I think we just beat it on the way in. It looks like it's gotten a little closer to the airport now.
Emirates 87, contact arrival 120.750.
120.750 Emirates 87.
Oh yeah, weather's definitely coming in. Look at that, nasty out to the left. And that's the way it was coming when we were on our way in. Whatever it is, it's not moving all that quick though.
Hello, Emirates 87. You are number 1. Continue surface wind 247 degrees 30, passing 35.
Continue approach, runway 28 Emirates 87.
Let's bring that up.
This is at 449, Tower 7 Mexico Pacific, land and maintain 5,000 feet.
King Shaka Tower. SaFair Air 321 holding short runway 6 ready for departure.
Transavia 610, King Shaka Tower, runway 06, wind 015 at 3, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, SaFair 321. I don't know why they keep getting my call sign wrong. It's set up for sim brief, and it should be picking it up from there. Auto throttle, TARA. Let's have a peek. 10 notification is complete. Exterior lights as needed. We are good. Engine start select is continuous. Auto throttle is armed. Transponder is TARA auto. Parking brake release 40% and we're down.
We have now 240 degrees, 24 knots, captain
40%. Stable. Toga. Thrust set. Airspeed active. Check. Throttle hold. We're stable through 80. Gear up. Yeah, look at that nasty weather out there. Look at that nasty weather. Hope we got better view on the way in to Lanseria. Another airport I don't think I've ever been to before.
Contact departure on 125.75.
Contact departure 12575, SaFair 321. G'day. Departure, good afternoon, SaFair 321, 2400 up to 4000 inbound 015 with you.
Lanseria 610, Durban departure, radar contact, climb flight level 200.
Climb flight level 200, SaFair 321. Pretty cool view. You have a nice view out that left window there. Get my fat head out of the way. Flaps 1. And 337, yes. Alright, you can have it, PMDG, all you. Clouds look amazing, as usual. And local pressure. Actually, we're on standard pressure now. And flaps up. Alright, we're inbound LE3CF. And then Greytown, and that completes the SID.
Lanseria 610, climb flight level 240.
Climb flight level 240, SaFair 321. Yeah, I don't know why they keep getting my call sign wrong. I'm going to take a look at the settings. Great view. That should be just about in range. And at 3CF we should have 15 on fuel. We're 15.7 right now. We should have 11.7 when we get in. Got 108 miles top of climb, 283 to go. So far, pretty good. And how about we get that in-flight movie going for you? Try anyway. Let's get that in-flight movie going. The in-flight movies that I have here behind my seat is actually public domain that I've been able to find online that I run. So you get an in-flight movie now if I can keep finding these public domain movies that are available.
Transavia 610, climb flight level 290.
Climb flight level 290, SaFair 321. And let's get cleaned up now. And let's have a peek. Autopilot's engaged. 10 notification is complete. Cabin pressurization and temperature. Yeah, we're going to monitor that. Engine bleeds are on. Pack switches are set to auto. Exterior lights as needed. We are good. Engine start selectors as needed. They are off. Auto brake is off. Landing gear is up and off. And we're already set for standard pressure. So we're just going to monitor and then program the arrival on the back end. Let's ease back a little bit. And 15, let's see, at 3CF we should have 15.1. We're 15.2 right now. 11.9, not too bad. And it's pretty smooth out, so we're going to let them run around. And 334, and that puts us inbound Greytown. And in another 9.5 miles, that puts us at the end of the SID out of Durban, or King Shaka. Climb flight level 350, SaFair 321. So we're cruising at 360 today, so they almost got us up to cruise. I'll take the weather now, and you can have the terrain. We got anything out here? Beautiful view out there. No weather, not at least for the next 80 miles.
Transavia 610, contact Johannesburg East Center on 129.1.
Contact Johannesburg East Center on 129.1, SaFair 321. Good day. Johannesburg East Center with you. 19,500 for flight level 350, SaFair 321. That should be in range.
Transavia 610, Johannesburg East Center identified. Good morning.
And that puts us at the end of the SID, so let's dump that. And we're on the airway. I lost my transmissions again. All right. Got an aircraft above us. Inbound. The in-flight movie, it's Abbott and Costello. I'm not sure which one. Oh, I think it's Jack and the Beanstalk, if I remember correctly. So we watched a couple of Sherlock Holmes movies on our last couple of flights. I figured it was time for a comedy. What are we looking at here? 76 miles to top of climb, 240 to go. That should be in range now, and you're going to 51. Oh, another treatment. Yeah, I'll do that when I get a cruise. What? And what else? Okay, yeah, that's no big deal. I got to do another breathing treatment. Right now I'm at 24,400. I'm climbing up to 360. So once I get to 36,000 a cruise, I'll do my treatment. Wife's checking up on me. Oh, I don't have my air conditioning in here as well. I got to bring that remote in here. I need some air. Getting warm in here. Yeah, I got a breathing treatment and then one Nexium I got to take. I think that's it for today as far as my meds are concerned. I got to see if that one's is public domain. If it is, I'll see if I can get it up on one of the on one of my rides. I just have to be careful because the movie may be, you know, domain free, but the music scores that are on there may not. So I just have to make sure they if they have a copyright on them, then I'll just have to mute them out. All right, top of climb and another 60 miles, 220 to go. Nice quick run. So they did this ride in 1 hour and 7 minutes in the real world. Right now we left the gate 21 minutes ago and we entered the runway 14. So, and another 218 to go. Oh really? I'm going to have to go take a look at that. I do not believe so. And that's, am I reading that right? Hobart till Tolmania? I'll have to take a look. Let me write that down because I'll forget. How long is the ride in the real world? I usually try to keep it under 2 hours, only because of my back or my legs or my breathing or something's acting up. All right, we'll take a look. Hour and a half. Oh, that's fine. How are we looking here? Just about 200 miles to go now. 202. 45 to top of climb. We're not going to be up here very long. And we're looking pretty good. And it looks like that weather we're leaving behind, which I did earlier today. I ran into it coming into Durban. Seems like the weather's right around that airport. Oh, really? Is that brown? Yeah, I wouldn't know, Sam. I've never been there in the real world. I can only go by the satellite images that I'm seeing. But I would imagine at one point in time it was definitely looked like that. No. Looks like we got someone that's heading our way out in the distance. I don't know if you can see the vapor trail. Looks like he's going the same way we are, based on the lights. All right, Bebas should be in the little range now, and that's 350. And what are we looking at? At Bebas, we should have 13.1 on the fuel with 13.6 right now, with 35 miles to top of climb and 191 to go. And we'll have 11.9 on the fuel when we get there, as long as I can put it down. Those flights are actually based on, well, they're supposed to be based on real flights that are taking place in the real world, with traffic global paint schemes so that I have the correct looking aircraft. But for some reason on the back end, I never seem to have aircraft at the airport. I think I may not be putting in the airport at the back end into traffic global. I think that might be required so it knows on the back end where to put the traffic, so it just doesn't put it all over the place. One of the reasons why I like X-Plane. I don't have to put in a destination or a starting point. Aircraft is just whatever airport I go to. You know, it's there waiting for me. We actually may be catching up to this gentleman here. He may be just a little bit above us, but we're still climbing. They never cleared us up to 360. That should be in range. Johannesburg East Center, SaFair 321. Request higher, flight level 360.
Nobody's listening on 123.275.
Really? Is that why you're not giving me anything? 129. Would be nice if he actually gave me the frequency. Alright, 129.1. Center, good morning, SaFair 321. Request higher, flight level 360.
Nobody is listening on 123.105.
Really? Alright, let me use the mouse here. SayIntentions is being a little difficult this ride. Oh yeah, you can see we're catching up to him. Oh, there he goes. He finally just showed up on traffic. I guess traffic doesn't show up unless they're a few miles out. He's right up here on the right. I'm sure you're going to be able to see him. Yeah, we're not going to hit him. We'll stay. I should be able to read his tail, though. Oh, I have no idea what that tail is. It's multicolored lines in yellow, green, red. I don't know the aircraft. that operate down here. Alright, give me, where's Senna? Senna. Let's try that. Senna, SaFair 321. Request higher, flight level 360. Let's see if that's going to work.
Transavia 610, climb flight level 360.
I don't know why it wouldn't take it from my radio. That's the same frequency that was in there. Climb, maintain flight level 360, SaFair 321. And then my other traffic is gone, right? My other transmissions are gone. Alright, well, we're just going to stay with that then. Alright, BBOS, 13.1 on the fuel. And we've got 7.5 miles top of climb, 158 to go. We're not going to be up here long, about 20 miles, and we're going to be heading right back down again. Oh, the modern sims, yeah. They're pretty cool. Flight simulations come a long way over the years. Alright, get me up to 360, please. And let's bump our speed up to Mach 0.8. Weather's pretty good. Alright, we're coming up on cruise now, flight level 360. That's 30 minutes since we left the gate, 23 minutes since we entered the runway, and we've got another 150 miles to go. Alright, let me go do my breathing treatment and take that Nexium. I'll be right back real quick because we're going to be heading right back down. Alright. And we've got another 15 miles top of descent. Let's get them back in their seats. Let's have a look at and oh no, we're coming in from that. Okay. So we're not going to be on that for a while. What'd I say? 7? Wrong airport, pal. Oh, let's put lower in here for right now. Let me have a peek here. And you. What are we good down? 9,000, okay. What do we have? Send a SaFair 321. Request lower 9,000. See if they're going to give that to us. That's in range. That should be 49. Are you gone again? Alright, you know what? You guys are done. I'm going to follow my charts. I don't know why it's acting up. We're just going to do it the way the charts have it set up. Alright, that's in, that's in, that's in. Oh, let me set that up while I'm here. Might as well do that as well. Elevation is 4521. Let's go to 45. Miss, climb to 8. Okay. And we're on our way down. 34 minutes since we left the and I can stay. 1F1, we're going to be, let's change that. We'll make that 6,700. And 33 out. 354. And the fuel at EPSAC 12.7, right on the money. And we should have 12.1 when we get in. And we've got 113 miles to go. They did this ride in 1 hour and 7 minutes. Right now we left the gate 35 minutes ago. Entered the runway 28 minutes ago. And this is going to be pretty close. What I have to do is figure out a way to put subliminal messages in the in-flight movies. Press the thumbs up. Press the thumbs up. Press the thumbs up. You know? I can't believe they used to do that in the movies a long time ago. Put subliminal messages in there of popcorn and soda and treats and whatnot. That's amazing. But it is outlawed though, so. Peanuts, M&M's, yeah. See, now I'm going to want a piece of cake now. Oh, hey, Zilva, 747. Yeah, you know what? This is the first time that I've been to these airports in South America. I mean, in South Africa. And I've been flying since 1985, so. Yeah, this is the first time I'm going to these airports myself. Yeah, reality trailers. Yeah, they used to sneak in a picture of a freaking big thing of buttered popcorn, and you wouldn't even see it. It would be on like one frame that was mixed into the movie. But your mind would actually see it, even though you didn't realize you saw that buttered popcorn. Before you knew it, and they would put it in every so often, just like one frame, or a soda, you know, or a piece of candy. And your brain would recognize it, even though you didn't even know you saw it. And before you knew it, you wanted popcorn or a soda or candy. Pretty evil, man. Three, 5, 3. All right, I don't need that anymore just yet. All right. I can't read that. All right, STV, we should have 12.5 on the fuel. We're 12.6. We're coming down beautifully. And we should have 12 when we get in. We're under 100 miles to go now. 93 miles. And we're in. So 38 miles since we, 38 miles, 38 minutes since we left the gate. Trying to do this in 1 hour and 7. Weather looks pretty good on the way in, so I think we're going to get a decent ride. Yeah, you know what it is? I probably did because I hardly could see this. Is that an L in there? 2 eyes? I can't even tell. This is, let me show you what this is the screen that I'm looking at. The text is like so small. It's hard for me to make out. It's the only way I can keep track of what's going on YouTube. Oh, hey, Alex. How's it going? Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. 2 eyes. Okay, I'll just call you 747. How about that? All right, what do we have? STV? Yeah, we're right on the money fuel-wise, and we're going to 320 now. And that is 64 out, yes. All right, we're 83 miles out now. And let's see, we're going to be on that chart just yet. No, we got a ways to go before we're on there. We got the approach. They don't have any stars here. There's no arrivals into this airport, so we're going to be picking up we're going to be picking that up in a bit. Oh, what a great view, man. Look out that window. Beautiful. Who's that? Subi Steve? How's it going? Yeah, Jack and the Beanstalk, yep. Yeah, I went and I did a search for some domain-free movies that are out there. There's actually a webpage out there. There's a whole bunch of them listed. You just have to watch, because some of them, the movie may be, you know, free, but the music scores that are in there may be still under copyright, so. Oh, really? Zia 747. Oh, let's bring that up a little bit more. Give you the whole chart. I'll tell you, I didn't think the satellite data was going to be this great in South Africa. But, man, it looks good. I think maybe we'll get some night rides in. Maybe we'll start mixing them up. We'll get some night rides and day rides and start mixing them up. I haven't done night rides in a little bit, other than a little bit of testing that I did. Yeah, I would actually have to check with YouTube to see if they had any restrictions taking it from them. I think that would be the only thing, I guess. Nice. Yeah, I don't usually get to see the outside of the aircraft. Very rare. Usually if I'm doing testing. Usually everything is from in here. And that's in MS 2020. In X-Plane, I don't even have an outside. I've taken the whole thing apart. The only thing that I left is what's required to use better pushback and to have the glass screens and the wipers so I can get the 3D rain effect. So I haven't done any of that in 2020. I'm not going to mess with PMDG's aircraft. I just put myself by where the post is, right in the front. it go the whole way. That should be coming into range now. And I will take terrain, and you can have the weather now. And let's get you set. And we're at 18,000 now. Let's have a peek. Lead air panel is set for auto. Pressurization panel, land altitude 4,500 is in. Passenger signs are on. Auto brake selector is set. Flight instruments and radios are set. Local QNH, all the pressure's in. We're going to be going to local once we get a little bit lower. Recall. And we got a clean board. I just got to put the landing data and VREF minimums in. So let's do that right now. We're coming in at a buck 46. And get ready. It didn't do it that time. Interesting. VNAV would disconnect every time I put that speed in. And because I was ready for it this time, it didn't do it. It's done it every single time up until now when I was getting ready to just pop it again. All of a sudden I put it in, it didn't touch anything. Wow. Man, I think there's a ghost in the right seat or something. Man, what a great view. Looks like we're leaving all the clouds behind. Beautiful. All right, we're under 50 miles now. 46 miles to go. That freaking breathing stuff wants to start breaking it up now, but it's not there yet. All right, that's 45 minutes since we left the gate. 44 miles to go. They did this in an hour and 7 minutes. So we got about 20 odd minutes to go. And you can see all the way out to the horizon, all the way around. There's a few puffy clouds on the left-hand side out there at the horizon level. But that's pretty much it. Great view. Yeah, when I first started out, I had a yoke that actually had a little L-bar with a little screw thing that attached to the desk to keep the box from moving, and that was my yoke. And then what I did was I purchased VRAC, made a 737 throttle, just the top section, but you had to build it. It was all plastic. It came in a kit. And I built the bottom stand for it out of wood. And I put Formica all the way around with the Boeing gray and then fit that on top. Matter of fact, I think it's still in the garage in the back. Uh-oh, who's that? Someone's calling. I can't tell. My wife will know. Oh, let's bring that down. Land 3 should be... All right, 12.2, we're 12.3 right now. We're looking good. We should have 12 when we get in. We got another 32 miles to go, so we're going to have plenty of fuel, unless I can't put it down a few times. And we've got another 30 miles to go. We're looking at 320. Who's that? He got it already? Tell him I'll call him. I'm going to land in a few minutes. And then I'll call him back. All right, tell him I'm on YouTube Live. Speaking of Frank, his ears must have been ringing. I was talking about him last flight when we were talking about 9/11. That's the individual that actually is responsible for saving my butt, making me go get tested. And then they found the kidney cancer, thyroid cancer, and the nodule in the brain and all that stuff. So he's on the phone now. He just happened to call. I'll call him back in just a bit. We're almost done here. All right, we're down to 250 knots now, and we're going to slow all the way up. And we're coming up on 10. Let's have a quick peek. Exterior lights, check, set. Engine start select is the continuous, and I already have terrain on the on my nav display. And I don't need you anymore. Let's get you set, and let's start slowing down, shall we? Slow down, get that nose down. What did I say we're holding at? Okay. And 066 on the heading on the way out. We're going to hold at Ute Rock. And we'll just pop it up on that chart now. And we're going to 337. Give me 5. Let's slow all the way up. Speed check. Alright, we're about 18 miles out now. That's a beautiful view. Alright, give me the gear. Come on, slow us down here, Johnny. Alright, we're on that chart. And we're going to local pressure now. Give me 10. Yeah, we're getting bopped around a little bit with the wind. Oh yeah. Alright, me 15. Speed check. And I put that in, right? Yeah. And that didn't pop. That's amazing. Alright, let's go 25. And we're going to slow all the way up. And give me 30. We're going to enjoy this all the way in. Should have a nice view out that window on this right turn coming up. Gonna have a crosswind on the way in. Just about. Alright, let's turn in now, baby. Look at that view. Beautiful. Oh, it looks like a golf course down there. I'll get some flickers there. I don't like that. Oh, they're gone now. Beautiful view. Beautiful view. Alright, what did I say? Did I do this yet? Here, engine. Let's see. Lights, engine start selectors, auto brake, speed brake, landing gear, flaps. And they have been notified. Let's have a quick peek. 10 notification complete. Speed brake is armed. Landing gear is down 3 green. Flap set for takeoff. For landing. Right. And about 10 miles out. Oh, I've got the runway. Man, it really hides in there well. So that's 53 minutes since we left the gate. They did this in an hour and 7, so I've got 14 minutes to get in. Alright, that looks pretty good. Don't need that anymore. Let me have you. Let me have you. And what do we say? I said we had B7. Where's B7? B7 is right there in that little corner. And we're coming in. And yeah, okay, and yeah, I don't need that anymore. That's good. Man, what a beautiful view. Hour and a half on the short flights, yeah. Yeah, I don't like staying up at cruise all that long because my back bothers me, my legs bother me. And it just gets boring after a little while. So I figure an hour, 2 hours max total flight time is probably pretty good. Give me an hour, you know, even an hour at cruise is probably enough for me. And then a half hour on each end on the way up and down. That I don't mind. Alright, we got a 17 knot, 16 knot headwind just about. And you're going back to, and that was going to be, what did I say that was? I forgot. Oh, 66, so we're doing runway heading. Okay. Hi, my bird. I've got control. Pretty cool view. Oh, easy there, Louie. Easy there. Continue. A little bit of a float there. Pretty cool ride. Don't think we're making that. We're going down to the end. We ain't making that. We are not making that turnoff. ETA test.
Go around. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead.
Did I start you? And what do we have? We had gate Bravo 7. Yeah. Alright, let's have a peek. Exterior lights as needed. We are good. APU start. Yep, we're getting that up and running. Your damper switches off. Window heat switches as needed. They're off. Probe heat switches are off. Engine, wing, and any ice are off. Engine start switches as needed. They are off. Auto brake is off. Speed brake is down. Flaps are up. Transponders T8 auto weather radar set to test. APU is available. Confirm. Alright, we got juice. We'll give that a minute. So that's 52 minutes from runway to runway. That's 59 minutes right now, so we are, what, 8 minutes early? Well, we're not in there yet, but I think we'll be about 7 minutes early. I hope you enjoyed the ride and the in-flight movie today. Alright, we're going down to Romeo, and then we got a right and a left. And we can switch on over now, and we can kill number 2.
Good morning, FedEx 6225, flight level 310, that guy.
FedEx 6225, good morning, proceed for present position to Postcode, then Akabu.
Electric, yep. And then up next should be hydraulics. Well, they put these lights in a bad spot. Put these lights in a bad spot. I guess we could have went straight down. I guess I should have went to Robert and went down. Yeah, I know. I'm in a hurry. I guess we should have went to the next one. Oops. Don't scrape the wings. Oh, that'll help. We'll get in closer to being on time. Whoa! Did you see that? I guess we clipped something. I guess that's the end of that ride. Wow. Yeah, I should have went out to Robert before I made my right-hand turn there, it looks like. Well, I hope you enjoyed that ride up until we clipped the building there. That was pretty cool. All right. Let's see. We can dump that. How about we turn that off? Let them get out of here. Oh, that was fun. I haven't had an accident in a while, so that's pretty cool. And it's nice to know that you can actually crash into stuff. Because usually when I had the accident, I usually went off a runway. Because I was trying to push it when I shouldn't have. But this is the first time I actually clipped the building. So it's good to know that you don't go through them. That you'll actually clip them. Nice to know. Alright, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that ride and the in-flight movie. I don't know if I'm going to do a night run next. We'll see. I'm not sure. But if I do a night run, my night runs, those of you that are my regulars know that I run X-Plane when I do that. And I run MS 2020 when I run my day flights. So if my next ride's a night flight, you'll know I'll be in X-Plane. But if I am in X-Plane, I'm going to have to update because Zemo Mod's on a tear again on his fixes. So, alright, everybody. Again, I hope you enjoyed that ride. I will catch you on my next run, everybody. And like always, I always enjoy the company and the conversation along the way. So, I hope you had fun. I'll catch you all later. Take care.
Passing 274, landing 290 for Durban. It is on an Fox Victor, identify, confirm requested level. On an Fox Victor, request 350. Roger, copy to Lutix. On an Fox Victor to Lutix. Coordinate 1049 Bravo, contact order 120, destination 725. Bravo 120, 175, got it, keep to the front, Bravo, thank you. Aircraft 720, Milan 12675.
This is Grand 5, thank you.
Fox Victor, classified over 350. 9 Fox Victor, plan level 350. FedEx 622 descend to level 1 manager, be level 5 knots, prior to a call.
Descend flight level 190, level by 5 prior to a call to FedEx 6225.